The road.
Lifestyle. People want to have the heat. That's a good point that you made. And
Absolutely.
of course, a shade arbor may be part of that formula on top of. If they don't want to go that route, of course, shade trees, things like that. But they want to get out of the heat, and we do take in consideration, what side is the patio going to be on? Is it the morning sun or the afternoon sun? So we take everything in consideration before we will plant anything.
Okay, okay. All right, now you've done some commercial things, and the reason I want to bring this up is because for all of our listeners right now and everybody who's watching this stream live, if you're looking to get landscape for your business in the Houston area, business or residential, this is definitely the guy. I've seen his work. I've actually done some of his videos. So I've talked to some of his people that are so happy with his work that they've been around for years. He already said he's been in business for 28 years, but you did a big project, right, on the roof.
Oh yeah, I remember that one.
Right. Okay. Talk to me about that one.
We had the owner of the building approached me and told me that he wanted to put vegetation up on top of his building so he could be LEED certified, which is leadership in energy development, and he wanted to be certified to have a very energy efficient building. To cut the electricity bill down, so we had to come up with a design and put plants, soil, everything up on top of this building. And when he first approached me on that, I said, "You want me to do what?"
Right.
But anyway, it was a neat challenge, and it got a lot of publicity, and was really quite a neat project. They take their water, instead of using the city water to irrigate it with or to water the plants with, they will take the rainwater off the roof, and of course we will take that, we will recycle it. It goes through a cistern, it's filtered, and it's pumped up to the top of the building. So they don't have a water bill. They're actually using rainwater to water all the plants and water everything in the parking lot, and they also use that to flush the toilets of the building.
Okay.
Now it looks very clean. You would never know that it was just rainwater, but
Right.
it's very clean. But nonetheless, it's non-potable. You can't drink it.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So it's springtime, right?
Okay, right?
Now, seasons are changing. People are getting ready for the summer. And I'm thinking we have to plant before summer hits, because after summer hits here in Houston, I'm from Chicago.
Yeah.
So summers are just like 85, 90, 95 degrees in Chicago. Here it's like 136 degrees and you burst into flames when you come out. At least that's how I feel about it, right?
Yeah.
But now springtime is the best time. So give my people right now some tips of what they need to be trying to do as they get their landscape together.
Well, hopefully they've already trimmed back all the dead wood and all the dead plants, leaves, foliage, things like that, because of the winter is pretty much at an end now. Spring is here, but this was a great time to go ahead and trim everything back and cut it back as much as you can. Azaleas, you don't want to touch those because they're about to bloom, so it's already off limits for that. But crepe myrtle should have already been trimmed. Most of your tropicals should have been cut way back. And now's the time that you're going to start promoting growth. When you do cut your plants, it does promote growth, and that's exactly what you want. You're going to think that, gee, I butchered it. It doesn't look very good, but just wait. It's going to be just fine. As long as the roots are alive, it's going to flush out and flourish and do quite well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Is there anything you want to leave my people with today?
I'm just so grateful that you would have me on your program.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
I'm grateful for all the listeners, and I think you have an awesome creative biz idea that you put together, and I'm so glad to be part of it.
Okay. Well, you know, we usually do shows by themes, so I would love to have you on the show if we're doing landscaping and we're doing because I want to do a show all about a house and a home.
Sure.
Right? So I want to get realtors. And actually, we are sponsored today by Keller Williams Waterside, Alana Kroger, and I'm going to be speaking to her soon. But I do want to do a show to where we actually stream live from a house, and we get all of these trade guys. So I would love for you to come back for that show. Is that cool?
That would be awesome. I would love that.
Man,
yeah.
Thank you so much, Bruce.
Thank you, Nolan.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm just going to go out here in the crowd and get somebody else, and we're going to talk and get some more ideas all right here. Creative Biz Ideas, Nolan Davis, Bruce Gunderson with Picture Me This.
Picture This Landscape.
PictureThisLandscape.com, right?
PictureThisLandscape.com.
How can they contact you if they wanted to call you?
281-326-5296 or 326-LAWN, LAWN.
326 Lawn. Boom. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Let me take this from you.
Thanks, Nolan.
Not a problem, sir. Not a problem at all.
No, I don't want to do that.
Come on. Sometimes you have to do.
Birthday boy.
Jose, what's up, baby? How you doing? Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm a little late.
Hey, not a problem. Not a problem.
I didn't know until he just anyway.
No problem.
You ready?
I'd do most anything for candy.
Thank you so much. Hey, Bruce. Hey, you still stick around, man. We still got people coming. Just had Jose come on in, but hey, if you got to go, I totally understand.
I want to go to the Bible study that I
Okay.
have. It's just a men's group. We meet every Tuesday, so I don't want to be late for that.
Okay. All right. Well,
Thank you so much,
all right.
and I look forward to next week.
Oh, absolutely. And we're recording it, so you're going to see a copy of this somewhere
Okay.
on the internet. I'll send you the link. How's it looking?
That's how it sounds.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, shoot.
Just to play. Hey, you want to get on right now?
Oh, there's no baby. Can you hear my voice? I had the flu, man.
Oh, did you?
I
Okay.
had the flu, so I'm recovering, brother.
All right. No problem. No problem.
So I got next month. I got one of the doctors, the one I was gonna send you to, for the wisdom teeth. When I got him to come over, talk about the practice. I'm gonna hook you up like that, so whenever you need some dental work, boom.
Cool.
Okay?
Let me see.
Like I
Boom. Hey, so I'm going to need you to get those pictures over to me so we can start. Yeah.
Show the shot to you.
Yeah, I got some of you guys too.
Okay.
B-roll type stuff.
Boom.
It's getting there. I gotta find the right.
All right. No, you're good. You're good. Let's go. It's not painful. It's okay. It's all right. It's gonna... Let me look at you. You did it. Let's go.
Okay, now, you know what you're going to ask me? I don't know what to say. You know how I am.
I have no idea what I'm going to ask you.
Oh. And we can cut and edit. And this is live.
No, this is live. There is no cut. They're hearing us right now. Everything that you're saying right now, we're rolling. That's what it is. We're rolling right now.
So you just heard me pass.
They did.
Sorry about that.
And on the World Wide Web. Yeah. And we're back. This is Nolan Davis with Creative Biz Ideas. I'm here with Alana Kroger. Now, Alana is a very special friend of mine. She lets me come to her office and do some business. I've done plenty of videos for different homes for one of my companies, for salevids.com, and called her and told her, we needed to get a sponsor for this one, and she sponsored it. So I want to thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.
All right. So now here's the thing. Alana's not a regular realtor for two reasons. One, she knows, she has her finger on the pulse and the heartbeat of all the homes and everything that's going on in the Bay Area of Houston. And two, she's actually done a lot of, and this is what I want you to start talking to me about, some of the special homes in the area, like the Extreme Makeover, the ZZ Top. Like, I mean, you're doing like Homes of the Stars that's out in our area. So how do you land those types of big names? Or how do they all just come to you all the time?
It's just some past clients and referral business. I mean, past clients know that I think I do a good job, so they, so we've had some unique homes. We don't always get those, so they're usually a little harder to sell, but, you have the ZZ Top house, Extreme Makeover, got an offer on it right now, so see how that goes. But it's a great market right now. It's an amazing market. Hot market.
And that's what I wanted to talk to you about as well. Talk to me about the market and how it's changing and evolving, at least in our area, in the Bay Area of Houston.
We've got the best market we've had in decades, probably since 2006. I mean, seller's market, homes are not lasting long on the market at all. You get one listed, you got multiple offers, multiple showings. Therefore, some sellers need a place to go. Their homes sold faster than they thought it would. So now they're needing to lease something until they can find their home. So still low interest rates, prices are ticking up. I mean, buyers need to be buying, which they would like to. If the sellers need to put their homes on the market, we need some homes.
Okay. So when we look at let's just talk about our area, in the Bay Area, in the Clear Lake area, because I know that's kind of where you really service. I've done some testimonials for you as far as videos. And the people that I talked to, they were so extremely happy about their home. And then when I talked to you about it, you told me, and it always will stick with me, is that I'm really making those people's dreams come true. Because when you look at your first home and you just got married and you got a kid and you're looking for all of these things, the patience that they were saying that you took with them, the time of taking them to each place, the consultation, walk me through your whole mindset when you're selling a home like that.
That's one of the things I really do love about my job. That is probably their biggest purchase they're going to make, particularly people moving into the area. They're not familiar with the area, so it's just educating them, finding out what their needs are, really what does that dream home look like? Let them paint the picture. And then I love being able to find that home that fits and fits that piece of the puzzle, and nothing more gratifying. They're ecstatic, they're happy, that's going to be where they raise their families and, where they're going to live their life. So, I mean, I absolutely love that part.
Okay.
It's really listening to what the client needs.
Okay. Now, you've been on my show before.
Yes.
Yes. So, I need to ask for a tip from you, right? So our whole thing is always about business tips, ideas, and I do know that a lot of people invest in real estate. So you may speak from an investor standpoint. You may talk about what to look for right now as the market evolves, but I need some type of tip from you. I need something.
Well, as the real estate market changes, those tips change, whether it's an investor market, which I think that's drying up a little bit because we have low inventory. There's still going to be an investor market out there, but not to where it is today. So the biggest tip I would say right now, that if we really are looking for a home we need to buy, it is not a buyer's market anymore. get used to that sales price. You may have to go over that sales price to get the home that you want. It's
Really?
a hot market, so just be prepared. It says 159.9. It may be a 162.5 sale. I mean, I still see buyers coming in wanting to lowball, and they do, then they lose the house. Then they get upset and frustrated because they love that house. If you love the house, be prepared to pay the price.
Got you. So, what's the biggest house you got on the market right now? What's the thing that you just got on the market and you like? The location is great, the kitchen and bathrooms are beautiful, and we got all of these things going on. What you got?
I got a couple of those, but one that stands out. It's a small house, but it's absolutely, the sellers have done an amazing job with it. It's in Texas City. It's at 128, but pristine. You will not find, they've paid attention to every detail in that house. Had 3 showings on it today, just got on the market, so they'll probably have an offer tomorrow.
Okay. Do you have, you might have an offer tomorrow.
Yeah, she called me on the way here and said, Andy, working on it, our people like it. So
Got
that's
you.
a small little home, but, you know, other than that, biggest, let's see. Bonnie got an offer an extreme makeover house, and that one's off the market right now, currently.
Okay.
That's about it.
Okay. All right. What I would like for you to do is the next house that you get, I actually want you to send me pictures of the home, and I can put it on our Facebook. All
I've
right.
got a beautiful home, a townhome. Oh my God, the Arm and Wild townhome. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. 2 bedrooms with an extra room could be a bedroom or an office. Great house.
Okay. All
But
right.
I will send you a picture.
I definitely want the pictures. Alana, thank you so much for.
You're welcome.
You're gonna see pictures of me and Alana showing the spread that we have here. She sponsored everything here, so I want to thank her once again. And you'll be hearing more from Keller Williams Waterside, Alana Kroger. Thank you so much. All right, let's put this in here. Oh, you did great. You did absolutely great.
It's a pretty house.
Doing good.
You have the belt.
No. Already called alcohol. Belgium.
Oh.
They make fat tire, long, 1554.
Did you send out a link to the phone numbers?
Oh, I did not.
That's what they do.
Where's my phone? Right, I can't find my phone. I laid my phone down.
You want to call it?
I'm trying to get Chuck.
Happy birthday.
Thank you so
There
much.
you go.
man.
Happy birthday, my man.
Thank you, sir.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Thank you, sir.
That's awesome.
Thank you. Thank you. I was ready for you, Chuck. I'm looking for my phone though. I think I did set it. I set it somewhere.
I knew when you were over here earlier.
I cannot find my phone.
You want to call it?
Yeah, if you could call it for me. It's 832-317-8359. 317
317
8359.
835.
Just start lighting up something.
You want me to call it?
So I have someone calling it right now. Oh. I forgot about that.
Hey, baby,
Hey, shut up.
what's the link so I can send it to my buddy?
I'm about to send it to you right now.
All right, cool.
All right. So we can send the
Let
links.
me know when you find your phone.
Sure. Chuck, you ready? Do me a favor. Send out that link. Send out that link to these numbers right here. You probably want to just maybe send it to yourself, and then because I don't have much juice left.
Basically, you sit down in a chair.
Mr. Chuck, how are you, sir?
All right.
All right.
It's a good thing you just come up and scare me, and that way I can't sit over here and go, oh, I'm on in a half hour.
Let's
I
get this.
can't.
Let's get this microphone so you can hear.
All right.
You know, want to make sure you're in the shot, so scoot on over this way a little bit.
All right. So you were having your feet out here a minute ago, so I didn't.
Oh yeah, I was laid out. That was back a little bit in my modeling days. Yep, my mic is right here. So you all set up. Chuck, how are you, sir?
I'm doing all right.
All right, what's the name of your company?
Chuck Emerson Agency. I just specialize in small group insurance.
Okay, small group insurance.
Yeah, it's a little company.
Now you do a lot of networking out here in the Bay Area.
Who told you that?
I've seen you plenty of times. I've seen you multiple times. I know you used to go to Melissa's things. I think you go to some morning situations, like so you have some groups you go to in the morning.
Not lately, but we did that for a while. So you're right, but
I know you used to do a lot of networking, so you get a lot of business from networking.
I came here 11 years ago not knowing it was so.
Okay.
I'm single, and for me to sit home when these things are going on means that I wouldn't be interested in my own business.
Okay.
So yeah, I get out, we go meet people. I make some friends. They're not all business owners, so they're not all going to want me to do their group insurance.
Sure.
But there's still people. People are, part of life. You got to have some friends. I left the home I was born in, and I'm glad.
And where's that?
El Paso.
Okay.
4,000 feet and 9% humidity.
Okay.
Lip splits in the middle of every winter.
Got you. Okay, so tell me a little bit about group insurance. What do you do for businesses?
So the little guy doesn't understand that he can have the good benefits of the big one and actually, in most cases, write it off as a regular business expense.
Mm-hmm.
20 years ago, that wasn't the case. It's been the case for the last 10.
Okay.
And now with the Affordable Care Act, there's no discriminating against the businesses for size. They used to charge the little companies 3 to 4 people more, maybe a third more, than the people with 10 or 20 or 50.
Sure.
Now it's the same rate, so it's a good time to buy. If they want to keep their people, they want to provide the benefits because they're a growing company, I can go in there and help them get organized and get it across to the employees that, hey, your boss is doing you a favor.
Mm-hmm.
And if they have a problem, they can call me instead of the switchboard that's got a half-hour hold.
Okay, gotcha. So you give a little bit more of the personal touch. Okay. So what's the best kept secret of Chuck Emerson's agency?
I return phone calls within an hour.
Do you now? That is very impressive.
In Houston, when I got here, I told people that, and they said, "You're kidding. My agent doesn't call me back for 2 days."
Right.
People in El Paso had demanded that there wasn't that much money. If they had some, they wanted to take real good care of it.
Okay.
Here, there's a lot of. It's a gorgeous area. There's a million things to do, and I think a lot of folks ought to take advantage of that and get out of downtown.
Right.
Their wigs like you all do, like these people do out here.
Absolutely. All right. So now, Creative Biz Ideas is a radio show that we do on the internet Monday mornings, right? From 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. So within that time, we get all different types of business owners, entrepreneurs, people who've made it, people who are known. We have some celebrities on the show, and they all talk about their successes and maybe some of the new innovative things that are out right now that'll help you get over in business. But the whole thing is about tips. So I said all of that to say, give me some tips or some things that people can think of or see when it comes to that they're not thinking of when it comes to insurance, group insurance.
Stop watching the TV news because those people are saying it's expensive. What just happened is instead of buying a Yugo and strip bare, everybody's buying a Mercedes. The policies have really gonna pay claims.
Gotcha.
New stuff, all of the new, whether it's individual or the group insurance, has minimum standards of benefits, which you and I can understand. They gave it another term that you won't confuse it. And the business owner can get a fair shake, especially the small guy. The little guy, 20 years ago couldn't even buy the stuff, and then the companies didn't like it because they're the only ones that they thought were buying it were the sick ones.
Right.
Well, now no, it's all a level playing field. Give it a shot, and we don't have to wait for open enrollment for the companies.
Right.
There's none of this enrollment. Anytime you want, we can set you up for the first of the following month.
So smaller businesses would like, or they should be taking advantage of the new Healthcare Act. Okay. I would like to have you on the show and talk to a guy who he wrote a book. He's been trying to get on my show 2 to 3 times. I didn't have any information on it, but I forget the guy's name. But the name of his book is the Health Care Act, DOA, right? Dead on Arrival, right? And so, love for you. That could be a show. I get this guy on the show. You come on the show and talk about what you know, and this is your expertise. And you guys go head to head at it. Is that something that you may be interested in?
I could do that. I also might agree with him on part of it. You know?
Okay.
But I've been known to do that. There were some troubles getting the government sites going back in October, and there have been troubles since then that make that look like a piece of cake.
Right.
So we can talk about a lot, at least wake people up. How about that?
Okay. All right. I'm cool with that. Thank you so much, Chuck, for being on the show today.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Is this on a delay or?
Not really. It's live.
Oh, it was.
Yep, it is live right now. Here, let's take a picture really fast. Let's just take a picture.
Numbers on there. Everyone likes it.
Boom.
Yeah.
One more.
Yes, sir. Yep. Okay. So my big brother is his big brother.
There you go. There you go. Hey, thank you, Chuck. Hey, give me your card, sir, before you leave.
It's going to show people out there in the fall when they're going crazy. Just come by and chat, man. I don't have to sell you.
Cool.
You haven't done it?
Cool. All right.
Yeah, that's good.
For 1 second.
She's ready.
She's ready?
And mine's ready.
She's not ready? Well, come on, Miss Tony.
I'm waiting for my doctor.
Boom.
I'm always ready.
I know how you get down.
There you go. Superwoman. Knock it out.
Oh, don't let me forget that DVD. I got it.
Oh, don't worry.
All right.
It's the only reason I'm here, buddy.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
These couches could not be lower.
I
It's like a bed here.
it is.
In fact,
It
it's
is.
lower than here.
It is. It is. Have a seat.
Oh my God!
Yeah, have a seat. Come on down.
You gonna help me up?
I will. I will. Oh, look
Lord
at
have
this.
mercy.
You have to take drastic steps. Drastic
Throw my own
steps.
words back at
I'm
me.
just saying. You know we live. You just sitting here telling me to shut up.
Shut up.
They gonna say I thought she was so nice. I thought she was Miss Tony Harris. Give me some skin. What's going on with
Baby,
you?
it's nice to finally meet you.
Man.
Really it is.
So look, I've had Miss Tony Harris on my show, and she talked about taking drastic steps to make a change, right? She's a speaker, she's a trainer. I mean, she does some of everything. So we're finna get in the head of Miss Tony Harris. What's going on, Miss Tony?
I'm glad to be here.
Man, I'm glad you can make it.
Your personal invitation did it for me.
Come on.
Picking up the phone, what a drastic step, by the way.
Oh,
Because you're already busy already, so thank you for the invitation.
not a problem. The people and here's your tip from Nolan Davis today. I talk to people all the time and I get a tip. Social media is great. Social media gets it out there, but when you pick up the phone and give that personal touch, like, hey, this is Nolan Davis, I really want you to be there because you mean something to me. You were on
That's
my
right.
show. I
That's
like
right.
what you said. I really want to collaborate with you. Why don't you come on out and be on the camera with me? And that's how I got her here. Because when I tell you it was a feat to get her here, oh my God.
Well, I do live on the north side of Houston.
She does. Which is
And
on the
it's an
other
hour
I was going to say
away.
on the other side of the earth with an F. That's before we could afford THs. When I was younger, it was just on the other side of the earth.
I
On the
love
earth.
that. I love it.
So, Miss Tony, tell me everything about you. Talk to me.
Oh, everything about me. There's too much to
Everything.
tell.
I'm talking about from the weight loss to the speaking. I want to
I'm
know.
gonna tell everything. You know what? People have to
tell.
come see me.
Okay.
But I speak about taking drastic steps personally, professionally, and financially. And so I have a couple of tiers to my business. One is the motivational speaking side, and that's where I talk about my personal journeys and my professional journeys and successes. As you mentioned, I have a weight loss story. I used to weigh over 240 pounds twice. Lost the weight.
So you used to weigh
gained it.
480. It
No.
was like 240 twice.
No.
I'm trying to
But that's good that you can add in your head
trying to
that
figure-
fast.
Man, come on.
Really impressed.
Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Come on.
Really impressed. But I weighed 240, lost 90 pounds, gained it all back, plus 10, after being at Ebony Magazine, by the way. So you can imagine how embarrassing that was.
Now, are you talking Ebony or Jet? Were you like the
Ebony,
swimsuit
no.
on page 44?
No.
I'm asking. I just
No.
need to, okay, I'm asking.
Although I could have been. Don't
I'm
get
I'm
it
not getting
twisted.
twisted. I'm not.
I could have been the Jet centerfold. So don't play with me.
I'm not All right,
But
so-
you know what? The story goes, my husband and I lost over 150 pounds together.
Boom.
Unfortunately,
talking
though, we
about.
didn't keep it on.
How much of that did you gain back? You didn't gain back that much.
I gained it all back. I told you. Was you listening?
Right. So I'm thinking you're saying after the second time, how much did you all lose together?
So the first time we lost 150 pounds together.
Right.
Then I gained it all back.
Okay.
And then 10 years ago, I took a drastic step and had gastric bypass surgery.
Okay. Okay.
And so I've kept it off 10 years now.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not saying how much your husband lost?
Well, at that, the first time we lost 150 together, unfortunately, Nolan, when I gained my weight back, he gained his back. He went on high blood pressure and diabetes medication and ended up passing away as a result of that at 48 years old. So when I speak about in my motivational talks, I just think about what happens if you don't take a drastic step.
Right.
And the end all could be death, So the bottom line is, no matter where you are in your life, whether it's relationships, it's health, it's money, it's personal development, it's growth, you got to do something different to receive something different, to be somebody different. You got to take some steps.
Right.
So, yeah, that's part of my business. And the other part is to talk to business owners about taking drastic steps in their business and implementing email marketing and social media strategies.
Right.
Which is drastic for a lot of people. A lot of people still won't go on social media.
I know that.
They still won't implement technology in their business. And so I do a lot of coaching and speaking and helping people to see that it won't bite.
Right.
And they better come into the 21st century or else they'll be out of business.
Right.
And so a lot of small businesses don't grow because they're so afraid of doing something different. And the other thing is they're so busy working in their business, they don't take the time to work on their business.
And we talk about that on Creative Biz Ideas a lot. We have the #1 action coach in the world on our show every Monday. His name is Doug Winnie with Action Coach. And we're always talking about working on the business. And when I had you on the show, we were talking about working on the business from the email standpoint. And I absolutely loved it. I need you to do my emails and hook them up.
All right.
Because what
and
I'm
I
trying
need you to do my videos.
Girl, come on.
I'm
Have you
talking
seen-
about
I
it.
got videos playing in the back of the
I
room.
see
You see
them.
that?
That's why I'm talking to you.
Wait, hold on. Y'all hold on one second. We gonna watch. Did you? No, I'm playing.
I don't know how much work we would get done.
I'm just telling you. Everybody that I do videos for, they have a great time. I can have anybody come up. I mean, everybody loves it. I'm bubbly because I have to be this way to make people relax. Because as soon as that camera comes on, everybody's like this.
Right, that's right.
Right?
That's right.
So I got to be silly. I got to kind of get in your head a little bit. I got to tell you everything is going to be all right so I can get the shots I need, get you to say what
So
I
I'm
need
going to
you to
make
say.
you an offer.
What's
Can
up?
I make you an offer?
go.
A public offer?
This is
Is your wife watching?
She's watching.
Okay, good. Hey, girl.
She's watching.
She's going to like this offer. though.
Okay, what you got?
My newsletter tomorrow is all about using videos in your email and social media marketing.
Boom.
So I'd love to put your logo up with a link to your website and your name and phone number on my newsletter. Would that work for you?
That will work for me.
That would work for you?
That's right.
Okay.
And my wife is smiling. Hold on.
Hey, girl.
She's smiling. I see she
You're
like
so
it.
silly.
She like it. She like it. But the emails is a great way to automate, right? And make sure that you get that message out there. 'Cause
Absolutely.
That's what video does. It gets that
Absolutely.
clear, concise, consistent
That's
message
right.
out.
And
each
when you
every time.
combine video with your emails, that's the
Oh.
best way.
Yeah.
So,
So
you know,
what are
I
we
tell
talking?
people all the time, social media is wonderful, and I'm telling you, I've made a lot of money as a result of being on social media. But I also realize there are a lot of people still not there. But everybody has an email address.
Absolutely.
Everybody's checking their email all day long,
Right.
right? So you might as well be where people are, and that's in their email.
What I like about it is that, and I want you all at home to think about this. How many times as a business owner or entrepreneur, you felt like sales was an event and not a process, right? So when you go and you didn't make that sale, you don't even talk to that person any longer. What we're talking about doing is implementing within your sales process and first developing a sales process and putting that email within it to
That's
two,
right.
2 weeks, hit them with something else.
That's right.
3 weeks, hit
That's
them with
right.
something else.
That's right.
And that's why I feel like that is so powerful.
And even bigger than that, when you don't close a sale, he is absolutely right. But to keep your clients,
Absolutely.
we sometimes as business owners, when we make the sale, we're so excited to have the sale, we forget to go back and ask for another one.
Right.
Because we assume people they love us, they're gonna keep coming to us.
Right.
You have got to stay in front of your audience full time for them
Absolutely.
to remember, oh yeah, she's still there. She can still help me. She's a speaker, whatever it is. But you've got to stay in front of your audience because they're being bombarded with messages that say bye for me all the time.
Right.
So,
Right. And like Doug Winnie would say, they already trust you and love you.
yeah,
Simple as that.
yeah.
All right.
So.
Is there anything you want to keep
Yes, I
leave
would.
my people with?
Yes, I would. You can follow me all over social media, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter. I'm at facebook.com/drastic steps. That's my business page. And then connect with me personally as well. My email is tony@drasticonlineresults.com. And if you want to learn how to grow your list, I give you a free giveaway, 60 ways to grow your list. And you can find that on my website at drasticonlineresults.com.
Hold on, I'm going to say it on both my 60 ways to grow your list. Tony Harris, right here, Creative Biz Ideas. Thank you so much, Ms. Tony. All right,
Very
cool.
good.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I am going to help you up. I would not be a gentleman if I did not. Boom. Come on by.
Knee creaking. I'm doing. Oh, who is this dude?
Oh, this is my guy, Jose.
Hey, nice to meet you.
I was the D. Yeah, I think it was D.
This dude is a comedian as well. So I'm saying that to say, do not laugh at his jokes harder than you laugh at mine. You can give a little laughter, a giggle here and a giggle there. Hey, you ready, Chris?
Yeah, let's
All
go.
right, come on.
Buck Wild over there on
Oh, you want to go ahead and blast it out. Go ahead and blast it out before we get on.
That's the damn deal.
What's up, son? Hey, I need to hook up with you, man.
Hey, I got his card right here.
Yeah.
Oh no, we need to hook up because I can get you more work than just this right here.
That's cool, man.
All right, because I just did a project with my oil and gas company, and we had to do some photography for like a card, like a step-by-step card, step 1, step 2, and then we had to show it. Do you do graphic design as well?
For sure, yeah.
Cool. Do you all work together or y'all just buddies?
We work together.
Y'all work together?
We have a company together.
What do you
Okay,
MRI?
So mine is MRI.
Tell them the
Basically, you do an MRI, you're sitting down instead of going to the tube. So it's open. No more.
You know what? I'm still mic'd up. Tell me when we get on there. Go ahead and did you get the link to your phone?
Yeah.
All right, go on and blast it out. I'm gonna get you up there in a minute.
But another
Both you guys.
is I got my own online company, surf shop.
Your own who?
Online surf shop.
Okay.
So my background is in high volume sales, but my passion is in surfing. So at his
Like Hawaii surfing?
big, yeah.
He just led to a surfing company.
Dunes Wells.
Yes, I know them. I helped him
I'm
get
their
to where
neighbor.
I helped him get to where they are.
His office is not.
I started Soundwaves.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, I got them to where they are.
Yeah, I'm trying to do their new.
Hold on one second, guys. You get on the mic, big dog?
No.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good. Great.
Are you just doing? You just waiting on? You're not getting on. You're just waiting on your doctor to come. Don't. Why you looking like that? Like that's a bad thing. You came camera ready. You got the black and red on. That looks great on film. I'm like, come on. Oh, we gonna take pictures. I'm taking pictures with everybody. Chris, are you ready, sir?
That would track the light and make me. That's where you work the best, right?
You ready, sir?
Yeah, we're good.
Okay. All right.
Grab this. I've been paying attention.
Absolutely. Get the microphone. Now, this is going to be the first time that you see us, right? But it will not be the last time.
It will not.
Right. This right here, this guy right here, this is Chris Burris.
By the way, I have to say this. I don't know if anybody else has done this on the air. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, happy birthday to you.
Nobody has done that.
What are you, like 25 now?
No, I'm 28.
28.
No, I am 41, sir.
41, excellent.
Yes, I am.
Look all of 35.
I'll take it. I'm taking whatever I can get. This guy right here, Chris Burris, I want you to tell him what you do.
So what I do, actually, I own a company. It's an internet marketing business, and the fun way to describe it is to describe a nightmare scenario. So you hire a company to make a great website, and that company does make a great website. You hire another company to actually drive lots of traffic to that website, and they actually perform well, and they drive a lot of traffic to that website. But you're getting no business. Who do you fire? And so we say fire both of those companies, hire a company that's responsible for both. It doesn't have to be us. My company's eWebStyle. Just find a company that's responsible for both. Because when you have the feedback loop, we'll call it a feedback loop of traffic coming and you making adjustments to the website, that's when you really understand the impact that the changes you're making on a website have to the traffic.
Gotcha.
And that's what we do.
Okay. Now, Chris has been on the show. He also has a podcast that is every week.
It's a weekly podcast. We actually broadcast the video live on Fridays,
right?
And then we take the audio out of that and put that on iTunes. And we're actually, this is just so awesome. It turns out it's the most popular internet marketing podcast on iTunes, right? So okay, Chris, what does that mean? A couple of things. A lot of people don't know what a podcast is. So that's just a 30-minute audio show, similar to your show. Except your show's at a fixed time. Ours is up there on iTunes, which you probably are doing. We'll be doing soon.
We are on iTunes.
Right. So that's what a podcast is. And then second, we're actually been downloaded in 83 different countries, and we get downloaded about 9,000 times per week.
Right. I've been downloaded in 2 houses in Houston. I don't know. So
hey, there is that one guy in India who downloaded your show accidentally.
So look, this is what we have been talking about doing. I don't know. Are we?
Oh yeah, I think we're moving forward.
Okay. All right. I just want. After I said it, I was like, okay,
did we get confirmation?
Right, because I know I felt good. It was like I hung up the phone and was like, Yeah.
Was that a maybe?
right. Are we going to dinner? Is she gonna marry me? I don't know what we're doing right now, right?
She took the ring.
Right. And she did a whole bunch of cheese and nodding. But did she really say yes? Chris Burrs and I, we're going to start doing some lunch and learns and workshops when it comes to online marketing, right? So what does that look like? That looks like getting a boatload of information of what is needed. Forget what you're doing wrong. What are the elements that are needed to, one, attract people to your website on the internet, two, to capture those people information so you can give them a drip campaign like Tony Harris was talking about with the email and things like that. Three, like I said, video, how do you get that clear, concise, consistent message out each and every time? Four, how do you utilize YouTube and Google? Google owns YouTube, and if you noticed anything right now, anytime you put in any type of keyword search, YouTube comes up saying videos with that keyword. Right?
Absolutely.
So we're going to talk about bringing all of that together in a sales process, a marketing campaign, all online. These two guys, him and me and him, and I feel good about it.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
It is.
You clearly have a passion for what you're doing. You have a passion for the videos, and what's the use of making great videos unless you can get them seen, right? And the videos you're talking about often are the ones that are online, and you've got a good process for getting them seen online. My company, what we really focus on is getting just the website in general, and video helps. We know that. We just don't focus on it. So I think it's going to be a really good, it's a natural marriage.
Absolutely.
So apparently you did say yes?
Yes.
After all
I
the
did.
crazy was that me? I don't know. Somebody got on the knee.
Right.
Somebody said yes,
Right.
or maybe still.
Exactly.
I think it's gonna be really exciting. And you were talking about how you've got YouTube and Google owned by the same company, right? Owned by Google. I actually did a lunch and learn today and was talking about how important G Plus is. So this will be a little tip out there. Make sure you get a G Plus account and make sure you're active on your G Plus account, because guess what? G Plus is Google's social network.
Absolutely.
Google owns the first and second. YouTube being the second most used search engine on the planet.
Absolutely.
Does it make sense to be active on their social network?
But here's the thing. That's exactly why we're streaming live on Google
YouTube,
Plus and on YouTube right now, right? This is a Google Plus hangout that we're streaming live on. We could do live stream, we could do upstream, we could do a Ustream, we could do all of those streams, but right now we're trying to get as much content on YouTube and Google Plus as possible so we can rank higher. So from Creative Biz Ideas.
Are you calling me out? Are you calling me because I'm still on Ustream, right? And I don't know if you remember that because
hey, you
got all
practice
distracted
what
by
you
the
preach,
ring.
man. You got to practice what you preach. You can't be the trainer with the gut talking about, hey, I used to be fit in my day. I need to see a six-pack today, baby. Today.
Yeah, I'm going to believe you know how to do it when I see you do it.
Exactly.
So yeah, we replace well, and you're exactly right. We've actually tried a Hangout, and we'll be trying it again. Actually, now you're really twisting my arm, so we're going to make that happen a lot quicker. And it just makes sense, right? From an internet marketing perspective, Google's the king. Yahoo is the king's left arm. I don't even know how you would say it. The king's. There we go. YouTube is the king's twin. That is attached.
Right. The Siamese twin. Siamese twin. That's what you think.
I was about to go Google it to figure out what it was.
See how this works? Now, you think it's over? You think that's it? You think it's the lunch and learns and the workshops? It's not. It's not.
No.
We're going to start doing a podcast.
You're going to tell them right now?
I'm going to tell them right now. Right now. Out the bag. I can't hold water. Ask my wife. I don't keep secrets, guys. So look, here's the thing. What we're gonna do
so
is,
she actually wasn't surprised by the ring, right?
She wasn't.
Yeah.
She knew it was coming.
Yeah.
I took it to the Eiffel Tower and proposed to her. She knew it was coming. You know, like, we hung up on top of the Eiffel Tower. She was like, she was getting everything together. I'm like, come on.
Massaging the finger, make sure that's
Absolutely.
all pretty and ready for the photos. Yeah,
Absolutely, absolutely. What we're gonna do is we're gonna do a podcast every month ourselves, a small little video that we're gonna upload to iTunes and the whole nine. But what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be breaking down different websites, saying what they need, what are the areas of opportunity, analyzing if they have video on there, where could they put video on there, what would that video even look like, right?
What should it look like? What should it sound like?
Absolutely, absolutely. So we're going to be doing that once a month. So I'm saying that right now because if you listen to Creative Biz Ideas already, if you are one of our fans on Facebook, Creative Biz Ideas, if you're tweeting, if you're doing any of that, what we want you to do is we want you to say, Nolan, why don't you take my website, analyze it, give me all these tips. I mean, this is in-depth. This is not surface information that we're throwing at you.
So I can already see that the audience is a little nervous.
Okay,
right?
okay.
Right, so
okay.
I'm the host of the most popular internet marketing podcast on iTunes. You're a video making genius, and you're asking them to submit their website.
Stop. I just wanted genius to marinate. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
Genius.
Yes.
and you just ask them to submit their website so that we can critique it. Right, so if I was out there, I'd be thinking, man, I'm a little nervous about that. I think we should probably just address that.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So don't worry. What our goal isn't to look all high and mighty and say, oh, you did this wrong and this is horrible, whatever. Listen, there are websites out there, and we get customers who come in who have great websites. I mean, they're just phenomenal websites, and you look at them and you're like, your phone number could be one font size bigger.
Right.
And if that's true, that's what we're going to say. They've got video on there, and it says the right thing,
Absolutely.
and it's got the right audio, sound, look, and feel.
Absolutely.
Then, we're going to let you know that. And if it can be improved, we're going to let you know that too. So don't hesitate. Go ahead and send in those websites, and we need to have kind of a cachet of websites that we have. If you're doing the math, that's 12 per year, so we need to get those lined up pretty quickly.
Now, here's the thing. If we get somebody to make a drastic change on their website, I can put them in the magazine that we're part of, which is Today's Small Business Magazine. We're talking about
Small Business
today
Magazine.
on issue.com, ISSUU.com, Today's Small Business Magazine. I'll put you a small feature in there. If you make the changes, I don't care what company you hire.
Awesome. Oh man, that's awesome. I love that.
Right.
That's very cool.
So now we're taking it to the next level. We're not here to bash anybody. We're not here to talk bad about anybody. We want you to succeed, and we want to be a part of that success. So if you take what we tell you to take and you change it and do all of these things, resubmit it, we can take you and put you back on the podcast and say 2 months ago we had XYZ company on there. They've made some changes.
1, 2, 3 changes.
Exactly. And now we can put you in the magazine. Chris, is there anything you want to leave me with, sir?
No, not really. Actually, I can leave with this, right? So my podcast is broadcast, the video is broadcast live on Friday, so if you can go check that out. The easiest way to get to it is my website, e-webstyle.com/SEO podcast. And right there you'll find a link to our podcast. Go check it out and go onto iTunes. Go ahead and subscribe so that you're regularly downloading our podcast and check it out. We give this information away free. We really believe in giving back to the community. Clearly you're the same. Look at this, like what we're doing right now.
Absolutely.
Not only critiquing because that has value to us, but the fact that you're going to incentivize them to take advantage of the critique by giving them some more publicity afterwards.
Absolutely.
That's phenomenal.
Absolutely.
So, and kudos. I like that. You didn't share that with me.
I just came up with it. You told me, you were like, they're feeling nervous. I thought about this, like, they probably are. So I was thinking, what could Nolan Davis do to make this situation a better situation?
Other than like yoga, like
exactly,
meditation,
exactly,
some deep breath. Like, all right,
acupuncture. I didn't want to come with the fat needles. That's like the situation.
Oh, you got to bring the fat needles, right?
Hey, those hurt more. It relieves more stress in the compact area. Hey, Chris, I appreciate you, sir.
Excellent. Thank you.
Thanks for coming out.
All right.
All right. I'll be right back. Cool. Thank you, sir. Thank you. What's up, family?
Told y'all I was gonna make it, man.
I know it, dude. Straight from.
And just to let you know, I got home at 6:45, hit the shower, and came right here. Just to let you know, man. 'Cause I told you I was gonna make it.
Did you drive a jet here? How you get so fast?
I told y'all I was gonna make it.
Hey, Miss Donna, how you doing? Would you mind being on the show for me right now? What you mean, no? Why you say that?
No, my husband got
No. Dog stuff.
I want to talk about the doghouse. I love what you do. You got videos to show it. I'm like, come on. I love to talk. You don't want to come on there? I'm just going to talk to you about what you do. That's it.
No.
I know it. All we got to do is talk about exactly what you do.
Have a drink first. Let me see.
Okay. All right, go and hook that up. Hey, how you doing? I'm Nolan Davis. Wendy, nice to meet you, Miss Wendy. What do you do?
I'm with him.
This guy right here? Gotcha. This is a good guy to be with. I'm like, do you really know this guy? You seem like you over here somewhere. Hold on, let me see.
My friend Wendy.
Wendy, right? Okay, hold on. Let me see something. Hold on. Scoot over. Okay, now you with him. You see how that works out? Oh, man.
I need your card.
Oh.
Go ahead and I can grab your logo off of, you want me to use dead skin?
Yes.
Okay, so I can
Please.
grab your logo off.
Yes, ma'am.
And I'll put that on my newsletter.
Okay.
Okay, and make sure I add this one.
Okay.
You and this color is too.
I know it. Just keep breaking down on this side. That's because this is. Where's Miss Carey? Right, I was just about to ask. Did Bobby? What does Bobby do?
Real estate.
Real estate? Okay. He does it in Houston. Okay. We can't have him doing it out here though. She's the queen out here. See, look at.
You better check with him, but he's
Okay. Miss Carey.
Yes, Mr. Nolan.
It was.
No, Tom did.
Oh, let's go. That's all good. No, we good. We're right now.
Aren't you gonna leave pretty soon?
I'm just glad we can go ahead and knock it out. It's fine.
I can get you next. See, I got to get on the spot just right. I can't let her think about it and all of that. And then this one needs a drink first. You see what I'm saying? I got to get in the minds of my people. Let's go.
Okay.
My peoples. My people.
Can I have an onion ring first? I haven't gotten over here yet.
Oh, absolutely. Well, you know we live, so when you sit down, you right in the camera and you live.
Okay, then I'm eating the onion ring over.
Okay. All right.
You guys have to worry about that. Hold on. Awesome. So wait, he's gonna tell you his background as well, so maybe we can help you out. Okay. So you can talk to him.
A lot of digital marketing, social media, web design. Yes.
I was gonna get one of you boys.
I'll go right now. So you can talk to him.
Come on. What's your name? Michael?
Michael.
Come on, Michael. Have a seat and grab the mic, sir. All right, we're back, and I'm here with Michael. Michael, scoot over this way. I want to make sure you're getting the shot. All right. So, Michael, talk to me, sir. You do a couple of different things.
I do.
And all of it sounds interesting. You don't do anything regular like baked cookies or deliver papers, none of that. Tell us what you do, Mike.
So for my bread and butter, I work for Upright MRI. Basically, it's no more of a tunnel. It's going to be an upright MRI. So you're either standing up, sitting down, and get your scan done. So imagine sitting in this chair right now. Have one wall here, and then in front of you there's a TV, and you get your scan done.
That's hot.
No one being claustrophobic.
Right.
Half the time. You need to do a lumbar scan, 30 minutes tops.
Okay.
Atom contrast, 45 minutes. And the techs, they're amazing. You know, they care about the patient and everything else. You know, we've networked so far that we even have NASA astronauts coming in once a month to our facility to get their scans done.
Right.
You know, so we have astronauts coming in for their lumbars and everything else. You know, so we've really worked where we can improve the way MRIs are being seen nowadays.
Okay. Now, what do you do for the MRI company?
What I do, I'm an image coordinator and as well insurance. So I regulate I coordinate the times for the patients to come in, set them up, let them know what's the scan going to be done, how it's going to be done, as well. Let them know what their benefits are, what the insurance company says, try to get the approval, and so forth.
Now, I've never heard of an upright MRI.
There's only two right now. One, it's the one in Clear Lake and the one in Sugar Land right now.
Okay.
So
there's only two in the nation, or
no? There's two right now here locally.
Okay.
You know, but they're growing. They're around. They're grown.
Okay.
And it's starting to get more popular because it's not. You know, it cures claustrophobia.
Absolutely.
You know, a lot of people are scared. You know, they don't want to be in the tunnel. They're gonna freak out.
Right.
You know, you freak out, and then all of a sudden you gotta pull you out. There goes the scan.
Right.
You know, so going inside an upright MRI where you can be standing up or sitting down, you know, it's gonna, you know, just imagine, you know, getting your scan done and actually being able to complete the whole thing without, you know, getting cured sooner.
Now, is this a franchise or how is it set up?
Right now, it's by Dr. Alon. He owns Immediate Medical Care.
Okay.
And as well upright MRI. So he has the two, the one in Sugar Land and the one in Clear Lake, the one I'm at. He owns both of those, and he's, you know, running, operating himself.
Okay. So, does he build the machine? Did he design the machine?
No, he bought the machine by a company.
Gotcha.
By Sonar.
Okay.
Sonar is the company who designs the MRI machine, and it's PHO Onar. And they designed the whole machine and everything, and Dr. Lon heard about it and got it, and, you know, instead of, you know, marketing out, we're actually taking care of the patients better. You know, to bring them in so they can get cured, seen by the doctor, you know, what's going on with this back, what's going on with your hand. You know, and our specialty right now is in backs. Okay. You know, because it's actually weight bearing, so you can actually see the curvature of the back a lot better than what a normal tonal tube would see.
Okay.
You know.
So talk to me about your other business.
My other thing is Amped HD. It's an online surf shop, retail shop.
Okay.
Basically, I just opened up 3 weeks. On Instagram alone, I'm at 11,000 followers, and on Facebook, I'm at 20,000 followers. And every day it just keeps growing.
So you sounds like you have like a little thing. Now watch this. You sound like you have it all together to where you sell the surfing, and then when they crash and burn, you get them the MRI. You get them going and coming. Do you see what I'm talking about right now?
Sometimes when I go to the skate park, I can, you know, oh, you broke your foot, come see me.
Right.
You know,
right.
I'll coordinate that image for you.
But you're setting up dangerous situations to just herd them into the MRI. I see you, though. I see you. It's genius.
I'm taking care of them at the same time.
I got you.
You know, we got to patch you up, get you back out there.
I got you. I got you. So tell me about the surf shop. So you say you got a bunch of followers.
Correct.
But what do you do? What is a surf shop?
So basically what it is if you need gear, GoPros, cameras, you need board shorts, you need bikinis for the women, any type of gear, we have it online. And so you don't have to go to the store anymore. You can just buy it online and go shipped straight to you.
Okay.
And as well, when you receive it, take a picture of yourself in it, take a picture of you surfing. You don't have to even be in the product. Send it to me. I'm going to put it on my Instagram. I'm going to put it on my website. I'm going to put it on my Facebook, and I'm going to promote you for the love that you give me. For instance, we're going to amp your passion that you give me.
Okay.
So that's going to be my logo, is amp your passion. Okay. Whatever your passion is, we're going to amp it. Just because you gave us love, we're going to give you love back.
All right. So how can what's your website?
It's ampedhd.com.
Ampedhd.com.
Yep. It's ampedhd.com.
Okay. Is there anything else you want to leave the listeners with?
Send your feed this way, and I'm going to promote you. Just give me the love, and I'll give you the love back.
All right. So now you know I'm putting you on my site.
I see that.
Right. So I'm giving love.
So you're giving love, so I'm going to promote you back. I'm going to put it on my site. I'm going to put it on my social media.
Right.
And I'm going to get you up to that 11K.
All right. That's what I'm talking about, Michael. That's Michael. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Come on, man. Can you grab the microphone? Miss Carrie.
Are you sure that last guy wasn't with a dating site?
I think so. I don't know if it was surfingforchicks.com.
I don't know. I mean, it was give me the love, I'll give you the love back. It sounds like, Match.com or something like that.
Exactly. Give me the love, and I'll give you the love back. You got to watch those guys. You got to watch them now. Now, this is Miss Carrie Flugel. Now, if you heard the show, if you've been following Creative Biz Ideas from the beginning, she was one of my co-hosts, and I absolutely loved it. I did a video for a Pampered Pink event, and Miss Carrie was there, and I interviewed all of these women. The woman that had me come, her name is Joni Foss, and I absolutely love Joni.
Joni's great.
Yeah, Joni's the
Joni's
bomb.
awesome.
The bomb, right? And I'll probably get Joni on the next one next month. But out of all the women I interviewed, Carrie was the only other person that I really remembered, really adored. And I was like, I need to get Carrie on the phone. She emceed the event. Everything went great. And so I'm just happy to have you, Miss Carrie.
You just remember me because I, kind of bullied you back a little bit.
Right, but you
like that. You like the abuse.
Hey, I'm all about the guys you wrestle with. You're like, I had a fight with you in 3rd grade. I remember you. You. So I'm that guy.
Yeah, we know. Believe me, we know.
We know. So, Miss Carrie, you had 104 Communications.
Yes.
And now you've made a transition.
Yes.
Talk to me about your transition.
Well, now I work for Ward, which is a boutique public relations firm, and we specialize in causing communications.
Okay.
Basically, if you think about it, every really major event that you've had in your business has probably occurred because you had a conversation with the right person, right?
Right.
Well, what we do is we help you have the right conversations with the right people. If it's your employees, my specialty is employee communications. Employees, you have to have the right kind of conversation with them because they are your most important brand ambassadors.
Mm-hmm.
They are the ones that make your business successful.
Mm-hmm.
They are your most credible spokesperson, and they are the people that keep you in business and keep you profitable. So communicating with your employees is absolutely the most important thing you can do. So we help you, or what my specialty is I help you communicate effectively with your employees so that they can carry your brand message forward, they can represent your brand correctly, appropriately, and help you build your brand and build your business. We have folks that are in marketing, or in the media, or work with the media, that help create communications with those folks so that you move your business forward by having these crucial and these critical conversations with the right people. Gotcha. So that's what we do at Ward.
Okay. So that's what you do as an organization. What do you personally do?
Personally, I do the employee communications.
Okay.
That's the part of the business that I'm kind of the lead on, more or less. I focus on organizations that need to work on their culture, because culture is critical, especially right now. Work on their employee communications. I help companies really develop those relationships and create those conversations within the company so that they have a successful business outward.
Okay. All right. So from a communication standpoint, give us a tip as far as small business owners of what they can implement or what they need to think about as we move into the next quarter.
Culture is too important to let happen accidentally. What you need to do is decide what kind of company culture you want to have, and take the time, take the effort to reinforce that. Culture is the most important thing you can have. If you have a dysfunctional culture, you're not going to be as profitable. If you're an organization where you're manufacturing, you're going to have safety issues. You're going to have absentee issues. You're going to have higher turnover. All of these things, and it's not just something that I think. There have been numerous studies that have shown how communications and culture impacts engagement. And a lot of people think that engagement is a buzzword, but when you have engaged employees, you know it, and it really pays off. And the most important factor, the two most important factors in creating engagement is the relationship with your immediate supervisor and employee communications.
Gotcha.
So start with your culture. I believe it was Herb Keller with Southwest Airlines who I read once said something like, culture is too important to let happen by accident. So that would be probably my biggest tip, is pay attention to your culture because it's going to make or break you.
Gotcha. Okay. Now, I know you guys hear a lot of noise. That's because people are having a great time. We got a full house in here. If you're not coming to Creative Biz Ideas networking events on the last Tuesday of every month, you're missing out. I don't know if you heard the cackling, the laughing, and the giggling, but it's all right here.
It's not really just Nolan's friends,
See,
okay?
I don't even know half of
I
these
mean,
people
if
here.
it was Nolan's friends, there'd be a lot more ruckus behavior.
It would be. It would be.
Yeah.
It would be. You would see you would hear sirens. You would see lights. It would be bad.
He would probably be getting frisked right now.
Thank you, Miss Carrie. So glad to have you on the show. Come on. I got it. I got it. Test. Oh, let me get you this there you go. You good? You are good. You are good. I want you, sir.
Oh man, all right.
Oh man, come on, let's go. He's like, oh man.
I was gonna ask you.
What is that? A Canon what?
Mark 3?
Oh, okay.
5D.
Mark 3. Okay, 5D.
Ask me what.
I gotta go. I got these out.
Cool. Thank you for coming.
You're quite welcome.
I'm gonna get that revised over to you tomorrow. Okay. All right. Cool. Oh wait. You wait one
There
second.
it is. Okay.
Wait 1 second. I know you sipping. You got to get the whole thing down. I'm cool. Bobby, you ready, sir?
I'm ready if you're ready.
All right, let's go, man. Let's go.
Oh, I can sell that.
I'm so silly.
Test. Mr. Bobby,
Yes.
how are you, sir?
Doing good?
Now, Bobby, what do you do, man? Let's grab this microphone right here.
I am a real estate guy. I am real estate. I'm a real estate broker,
Okay.
and I also own a real estate school.
Do you now?
So I'm a broker owner. I have a company that we're in the pursuit of franchising. I actually have a location in Midtown, and I also have a second office in Sugarland.
Okay.
And so we are in the process of expanding into other markets and in the pursuit of one day being a national brand.
Okay, what's the name of your company?
It's called I Buy Realty.
I Buy Realty.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so I Buy Realty it's a company that I would like to say is for. I'm a generational studier of the different generations, and you have some traditional firms, and it's been around for years.
Okay.
And in this whole big shift of real estate, I felt there was a need to create a company that actually met buyers and sellers where they're at. Now that people have access to excess information via the internet, and they do a lot of due diligence on their own.
Sure.
It's like, it'd be awesome if we created a real estate business model that compensated them for their efforts. So what do I mean by that? If a buyer helps us find their own house and fits into the rules of our business model, we'll give them a part of the commission to lower their closing costs. So we've created a real estate company that will actually, you buy a house and you participate in the process, we'll give a part of our commission to help lower your closing costs. And for sellers, we actually have a situation to where we make the selling process a little more economical by participating in the process. We don't have to command or demand the whole 6% traditional real estate fee. We can actually put some of that hard-earned equity back in your pocket. So we have a forward-thinking, progressive type of real estate model that is gaining a lot of attention. It's gaining a lot of attention.
Got you.
Yes.
Now, you say you have a school as well. Is the school attached to I Buy Realty? Or?
I actually, good question, because I actually bought the very first founded real estate school in Houston, which is called Spencer School of Real Estate. Went through a few hands, and I've had the honor, because my background is education. I have 2 master's degrees in education. I've taught
a total of 5 years in the public school systems of Alabama, Mobile, which is where I'm from originally, and 3 years here in Houston at Lamar High School in River Oaks. But a love of real estate, teaching, school, it just was a natural fit.
Right.
And so with that stated, I wanted to own a real estate school, and right now I'm the youngest owner of a real estate school in the state of Texas, probably in the Southwest, and enjoy it, totally enjoy it. And so the Spencer School of Real Estate model actually, our school has been there, but what we're about to do now, we're going through a transition of making and changing the name over to iBuy University and making it a part of, to answer your question, to make it a part of our real estate brokerage firm.
Gotcha.
We want to have a, we will even taking the major brands into consideration, we'll be one of, if not the only brand out there that actually not only is a real estate brokerage, but we actually license our own realtors and bring them on board. And so we train them from the front door into being a successful agent from day one.
Got you. Got you. Okay, so how long have you been doing iBuy Realty?
2008. Yeah, I mean, I used to be in the mortgage business, and when the market went through what it went through, I was trying to find a way to provide consumers some type of relief. You know, no more 100% loans anymore.
Right.
Like it used to be.
Right.
So consumers have to do that savings, they have to come out of pocket, and I was like, well, how can I provide some relief to buyers? Let's create a program that makes sense. Technology has, you know, leveraged our business, gives consumers access, and I wanted to create that company that, just like our mission statement, iBuy Realty, you know, revitalizing homeownership in America by making the purchase of a home more rewarding and the selling of a house more economical. That's our mission statement. And so we're living up to that. And that's what we wanted to create, and we walk and breathe that every day, providing that relief.
Now, I have a website that's in real estate as well, called forsalebids.com. So where we do videos for different properties.
Gotcha.
I want you to check it out. I want to see if we can do something together, man.
I will.
That'll be hot.
Yeah,
That'll be
I
real
will.
hot.
I'll check it out. Yeah, you're right. People don't want to read no more, and they getting tired of pictures.
Absolutely.
And truth be told, a video actually gives you a better image, a more accurate image than a picture will. It's easy to take pictures and make a room look like it's, you know, a 30 by 30 when it's a 10 by 10.
Exactly.
And then you get into that house and it's just like, what? This is not what the picture looked like.
Exactly.
A video tends to give a little bit more accurate, you know, depiction of what the property actually is.
Man, would love to talk to you about that, Bobby.
Look forward.
All right, cool. Is there anything you want to leave with my listeners today?
You know what? Check us out, iBuy Realty. You know, iBuyRealty.com. If you're in the market to buy a house, if you're in the market to sell a house, our company is different, and I mean we are really different. And if you're buying a home and you need extra cash to put, you know, towards your down payment, we actually will credit you a portion of our commission. Help us find your house. Read our website, see exactly how we work. Same thing for sellers. We're not leaving you out. You guys can actually save money. Sell your house and keep some of your hard-earned equity in your pocket. We look forward to working with you. Thank you, Bobby Bryant.
Bobby, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I appreciate you coming out, man.
And happy birthday.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Now turn to this side.
Are you working?
I do it, baby. It's still wrong.
Yes, I'll make sure that we sit you in a quiet, private area.
Hey, can we get the lights turned on in there?
Yes, sir, I'll let him in.
Okay. All right, thank you. You okay? The lights. You okay?
Yeah, I just want to see where our little lady is, so I need to pay.
Oh, probably this lady right here. Or no, Sarah. I think it's the lady in the red. Okay.
Cassie, we were coming out here getting drinks, so just want to be checking on.
Okay. Hey, thank you so much. It's hot, right? But it's hot though, right? I'm thinking it's hot. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. I know it's not all gone, but I'm asking. Why? What's up? I said you my only client. This dude ain't a client. I just met this dude today.
Okay, I'm gonna support.
Actually, hold on. You said what now? All right, come on. Hold on. And the chick that's here, I talked to her on the phone. That's the first time I met her in face too. Well, yeah, I told you was gonna be the only one. Let's go. Boom. Oh, see. And I don't know why you would do that because you. Well, come on over here.
Everybody's dressed up, and I'm in a 13.
No, it doesn't matter. You do some grooming. Scoot over this way, son. Hold this microphone. Okay. All right. And we are talking to Miss Donna Williams. Miss Donna, how are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
All right.
Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. Now, Miss Donna is one of my clients, one of my favorite clients, and I would say she's one of my most adventurous clients, and here's why. Because every time I go to Donna's facility, we do and groom a new dog, right?
A new breed.
New breed. So now, Donna owns the doghouse. And so, Donna, talk to me a little bit about what you do, because you are so passionate about the animals that come into your facility, from boarding to grooming to, I don't care what it is. We've done some videos for you. Explain what you do.
Well, at my facility, we do boarding, grooming, and daycare. I am very passionate about animals. We are their voice. They cannot speak, so I have to be the voice for them. And if I can spread the word in any way to let people know how important it is that animals just bring so much joy to your life. All they want is love and nothing in return. They don't care what you look like, if you're wealthy, poor. All they do is bring joy. When you look at their face, all you can do is smile. And when you're sad, they can make you smile. I have 5 pets of my own. They're all rescues. I take in a lot of dump dogs that people drop off at my facility, probably over 100 animals that I have rehomed. And if they don't find a home, I keep them until I do find them a home. And I love animals. They bring so much joy to my life, and I couldn't imagine life without them.
Now, you're like a master groomer.
Yes, I am.
Okay. So talk to me about how you got into that, because it's one thing to just love animals, but your whole business is based around the love that you have for animals.
Yes. Well, I started grooming about 20 years ago as kind of like a journeyman. You learn how to bathe and do the small things, and then you kind of learn the breed specification. I am not a show groomer. Each breed has its own specific groomer. So if you go to shows, they have all the breeds have a groomer that grooms to that specification. So I'm a pet stylist more than anything. So all types of breed that come in, what we do is we groom to the parents' specification. These dogs aren't show dogs. They're family members, their loved ones, and they just want to make sure that they're well taken care of. Certain dogs have more needs than others, but we just want to make sure that they look beautiful and comfortable and they're well taken care of and groomed, so when they go home that they're feeling good too, just like us humans.
Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you right now that if you've seen the show The Dog Whisperer, he has nothing on this lady right here. I've seen her communicate with animals in videos that's absolutely amazing. I'm telling you, if you really, for all those people who really love their dogs, their pets, and they feel like they're a part of the family, and you say, my kids are my dogs, you definitely want to take them to the doghouse. How can somebody contact you?
You can find us online. You can just Google the doghouse. You can, we're everywhere. It's been word of mouth. We've been blessed that I have a wonderful following. I have a Facebook. It's called thedoghousepс.com. on Facebook, and it's just been these wonderful flights that put our name out there to let everybody know how much we love, and my staff and my facility, how much we care about the animals, and they'll be very well taken care of if they walk through the door. As a two-legged person walking through the door, or the four-legged person walking through the door.
Now, where are you located? You're on Westheimer? Or?
We are on Richmond, on
Richmond,
the corner
yes.
of Fountain View and Richmond. We're at 5917 Richmond Avenue.
Okay. Now, I want to have you on my show, my radio show.
Uh-huh.
My show comes on Monday. I've already talked to your husband about it. Comes on
great.
Monday. It comes on Monday morning from 7 o'clock to 9 o'clock. And I want to talk to you strictly from a business standpoint.
Okay.
Because you've built a huge business strictly from referral.
Yeah.
You did all of that just from referral,
Yeah.
and then you started doing all your online and
Sure.
implementing all your social media. So I would love to talk to you and maybe have you on a panel of talking about tactics and things like that. So I'm just trying to get a soft commitment now and give you a hard date later. Is that okay, Ms. Donna?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, I can do that.
All right. Is there anything you want to leave the listeners with?
Love your pets. Be kind to them, and they'll always be kind to you.
Boom. You heard it here first. Thank you, Ms. Donna.
Thank you.
All right. Wonderful. See? I don't even know what you was worried about.
Because I had that glass of wine.
Knocked it out, dog. Knocked it out. Knocked it
I
out.
was.
Man, let me see who else we got. We got, where did James go? We got, oh, I need you, man. Here, give your brother the camera.
And then I guess I'll go since we're not.
See? What time is it?
What time did you
Oh,
stop
8:15.
filming at?
We were stopping at 8:30. Yep. So, no, we good. We good. Come on over here, sir. Yep. Just grab the microphone. Scoot over this way, son. All right. Now, I'm going to show you how networking works, right? So, started this networking event. Knew I had my video guys coming. We were going to stream live the whole nine. Said I had a camera guy that was coming. He left me hanging at the last minute, right? Actually, two of them left me hanging at the last minute. This guy shows up to the event, and we put him to work, and he got a check today. How are you, sir?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing great, man. I'm doing great. Now, how do you say your name again?
It's Isaias.
Isaias.
It's like
Right.
Isaiah with S.
Right. Isaias. All right. Tell me about your company.
Okay. I actually own 3 different companies.
Okay.
One you were seeing a little bit earlier with Mikey here.
Mike's your brother?
Mike he's my brother.
Okay. Is he
I've
the
known
big,
him
he's
since
the
I was-
big brother?
He's 2 years older than me. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay.
It's an online surf shop. That's like our business. I actually own. I have my own brand of electronic cigarettes. I have a web design and marketing company.
Okay.
Photography business on the side.
Got you.
Social media marketing company. It's tied in with the web design though, so kind of goes hand in hand.
Yes.
But yeah, I mean, I do anything from building you a website to getting traffic to your website, and also your social media management. You know, Facebook page, Instagram, all that good stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, we definitely appreciate you taking the pictures. I've seen some of the pictures from his camera. He came in with the Mark III. He said, "Oh, I got a camera in the car," and I thought it was going to be one of those little, but it is not.
I do have a film camera.
You do have a film camera, okay, all right. And I was just joking. That was an old school joke. You're probably too young to even remember those cameras. Because yesterday was my birthday, and I'm cool with that. So I was 41 yesterday. Yeah, absolutely.
March 12th.
Oh, absolutely. Happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
So what I would like to do, and I'm letting you know now, is I need a photographer. I'm going to need a photographer back and forth for a couple of different things. Man, I've seen some of the stuff that you've done.
Okay.
We need to really sit down and talk about that, guy.
That sounds good.
Definitely need to talk about it. So I definitely want to see you more at my events. We're on the last Tuesday of every month, right here at Colors.
Right here, Colors. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, I'm right here in Pearland, so 5 minutes, 10 minutes driving.
Right.
Just right down the road. So I mean, anytime you need, I can shoot. What days of the week, I guess?
Tuesdays.
Are you guys?
I'm always on Tuesdays.
Okay.
The last Tuesday of every month, so just once a month.
I can do that, man. For
You
sure.
can do that?
Yeah.
All right. So I'd love for you to call into the show sometimes. And anything that you have, we can put on our Facebook. We got a couple of hundred people. Love to show some of your work when you do something big and just kind of be the photographer for Creative Biz Ideas.
That sounds good.
Man, you all saw it right here first. It's all about collaboration. Now, the pictures that he's taking right now, these pictures will be in next month's issue of Today's Small Business Magazine. If you go to issue.com, ISSUU.com, Today's Small Business Magazine. And if you don't see the pictures that you want to see on Facebook, I'm going to hold a couple to the side just to put them into the magazine. Hey, I appreciate you, Isaiah.
Man. Thanks a lot.
All right. Thank you, sir.
So,
You ready?
I wanted to talk about urgent care, and then he wanted to go, and then I wanted to talk about the nonprofit through Houston. Is that okay?
Right. I mean, we just talk about it all at one time.
But I don't want it like my doctor to go. You know what I mean? I want it to be separated. Is that okay or no? It's up to you. Tell me. It doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
We can talk about that part first, and then just go right into the second part, and then I'll break it up for you. Is that okay?
Okay.
Boom. There you go. Come on. Let me grab this microphone for you. There you go. All right, so now we have Miss Gloria Green, and Miss Gloria Green shocked me with the amount of people that she brought today. She called me a couple of days ago, right? And so when she called me, I said, hey, I hadn't talked to you in a while. She said, what's going on? We catching up. Everything is great. And I said, I have this event. I've been so busy with a couple of my clients, haven't really publicized it, put it out. She said, oh, you want me to do that for you? I said, absolutely, right? So I'm thinking it's just going to be, just a couple of people here, a couple of people there. She texted me today and said, I have 20 RSVPs coming to your event. So half of, or actually 75% of all the hackling, of all the laughing, the giggling, that chuckling that you just heard is from Miss Gloria Green. How are you, Miss Gloria?
I'm good, thank you.
All right. So now you're doing a little something different these days with the urgent care.
Man.
Talk to us about the urgent care.
Okay, well, I am their marketing director, and the urgent care facility is called Immediate Medical Care, and we've been on NASA Red Wind for 12, 13 years with Dr. Lon and Mrs. Lon, and we've grown. So Dr. Lon has a passion to help people and really cares about people, and he has been listening to his patients all those years. And they said, Dr. Lon, we are tired of sitting at an ER for 5 or 6 hours. And I know exactly what that feels like because I've done that myself with my children. So he listened to his patients and opened up his first urgent care facility on NASA Road 1 in NASA Bay. And since then has grown to 6 clinics. So, yeah.
Okay. Man, do you think you can get the doc on my show?
I can, absolutely. He'll be here next month.
I've had Coastal Eye Associates. They have 15 locations right here. I've had them on the show, so I would love to get the doc on my show.
Okay, great. He would love to. Today's his birthday, so happy birthday, Dr. Lon.
My birthday was yesterday.
Oh my gosh, that's right. Happy birthday.
Absolutely. Thank you. So you're now up to 6 locations.
Yes.
What is the secret behind your success?
Behind the success of urgent care,
Yes.
our urgent care facility?
Yes.
Well, me, of course. No, not
You're like, it's all me right here.
No,
So
really.
if you want to be successful, dude, call me. Right.
No, really, it is about giving great customer service, about caring for the patients and being sympathetic to them and their needs. And we consider our patients like family. They are truly like family to us. And so really quickly, I want to let you know about our other locations, if that's okay.
Sure, come on.
2 years ago, we opened up in Pearland on Broadway. And then we opened up in Pasadena, and so we're on Spencer Highway near Red Bluff. And then also, the last 4 months we've been really busy. We opened up in Lake City on Highway 96 in the Kroger Shopping Center.
Okay.
And then immediately after that, opened in Friendswood on 528 and Bay Area Boulevard. And then right after that opened right in front of the hospital on Blossom in Webster, Texas. So we are growing, and we'll see what the doctor has to come this year. He may still open 4 more clinics. So
This year?
Yes. So we're very excited. But we do want to take care of our patients and give them great customer service, because that's what's going to set us apart from other urgent care facilities. Obviously, they're popping up everywhere.
Yes.
And so, and really quickly, the difference between a ER or a freestanding ER is, of course, they're going to charge ER rates, where an urgent care facility is opened, and they're open 24/7. We are open 7 days a week, 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. And we charge urgent care fees. So, like for instance, my insurance company that I have, I would pay a $50 copay.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Got you.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you took something that could be very catastrophic in most people's eyes,
Yes.
and saw the need to fulfill that need and make it a positive situation.
Absolutely.
I absolutely love that.
Yeah, I was a single mom for 7 years, so when my kids got sick and the doctor couldn't see them till Friday, I of course wasn't going to wait till Friday, so I did take them to urgent care, and they were seen sometimes, didn't want them to miss school, so it was after school I'd pick them up and take them to the urgent care facility, and they were seen there.
Right.
And so I was really happy as a mom, and I'm glad to work for them now and learn a little bit more about their business.
Right. I've probably been in urgent care with one of my kids, Tristan, about 600 times now. He's just
Is he in sports?
No, his life is a sport, right? My oldest son, never been to ER from like a fall or a slip or anything. But Tristan, he's a daredevil.
Really?
And
Do you
yeah.
have bunk beds? Has he fallen off bunk beds? And
Yeah, he's
to the acrobats?
right. He's fallen off anything that's higher than like 6 inches tall. So, but he's cool with it.
Yeah.
He's like he keeps going
He
after
bounces
it.
back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now talk to me a little bit about the nonprofit organization.
Okay, so I've been assisting Career Gear Houston,
Mhm.
and it's similar to, have you heard of Dress for Success for the women?
I have.
So Career Gear Houston is for the men. So we help men who are job ready, who have maybe come out of being incarcerated,
Okay.
and we dress them. So we partner with the Men's Warehouse, with Impender, and some other facilities. I'm trying to think of the other ones. There's too many. I don't want to leave any out. And so they come through agencies, through the greater Houston area. And so we're there to just help them dress from head to toe. And to see the men come in, maybe sometimes it's a little sad, maybe not even shoes, and we put them in a suit from the Men's Warehouse usually, or even people who donate their suits, like your nice suit here, I see.
Thank you.
And they walk out of there with a shirt and a tie and a suit, and if we have the shoe size that fits them, and a belt. And the difference of them walking in, kind of low to walking out with confidence.
Absolutely.
And, because otherwise they're not able to go and buy a suit for that interview. So we
Gotcha.
help them with that.
Okay. If one of my viewers or listeners actually wanted to donate a suit or donate, what would they call, or who do they talk to? Or?
Well, they can go on to the website, and it's careergearhouston.org, or they can call me. So my name is Gloria Green, and is it okay if I give my phone number?
Absolutely,
So my number is 832-689-2988. That's 832-689-2988.
Now, we do this the last Tuesday of every month.
Right?
Will you be here next month?
I will. My gosh, it's so much fun. I love it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you, Nolan.
And for the people that are watching, I don't know if you noticed, but we've not had two of the same people from last month.
I know.
I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, like they're not coming back. We got a couple of the people here. They don't want to get on camera right now, but I'm telling you, these are some great events. Thank you so
I'm
much.
camera shy too, but you made me feel so much at home. Thank you so much,
See?
Nolan. God bless you. Love you.
Thank you. Love you too. Come on over here. You want me to do? Huh? Yep. One more.
Yeah, go right there.
I got one more. Come on.
Thank you. Oh my God, you're so awesome.
Thank you so much. Hey, James. You want to get on? You good? James, you want to get on? All right, come on. Still here.
Mr. Davis.
Mr. James, grab the mic, have a seat.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great, sir. Now, if you saw the last month's broadcast, this guy was on it. I spoke too soon. As soon as I said that, he said, man, I'll get on. So we do have some of the same people from last month. This is James Thomas. James Thomas.
Mr. Davis, how you doing?
How are you, sir?
Good, good.
All right.
This month has been exciting. Things are picking
You
up.
talk
It's
to the
been
mic?
busy for you.
It has been busy for me. It has been a little bit busy for me. It was almost so busy to where, like I said, I needed Gloria to actually put it out there for me and do everything I needed to do. But we have a great turnout. We got about 25, 30 people coming this time.
With your online persona, from your radio show to this taking off. People have been talking about it. I've seen the Facebook hype.
So you have been impressed, huh?
Yeah,
Is that
I've been impressed.
Okay. I've been trying to be impressive. Is what that is.
I hope I can impress you a little bit. I've been signing up people this month. I took a week off this beginning of this month, and it started off slow. But surprisingly, in the last 3 weeks, I've had more business than the last 3 months.
Okay.
Good. I've been running my wick at both ends, but.
Okay.
Is there any questions you have for me? You know, last time I talked about SEO, and we talked about the Hummingbird, this and that. Is there any? Throw me a website or internet question today. Is there anything you'd like me to maybe throw a little knowledge on your audience?
I don't want to. You see how you came ready. You want me to spit a little knowledge on the audience at all? Don't really have anything specific today. I want you to just kind of tell me about All EDI.
Okay.
And what you guys do and where you guys are going.
Yeah. All EDI, 6 years ago when I started the company, I positioned it as just a simple website company.
Sure.
You know, like any entrepreneur, any business starting off, you're really pretty much willing to take whatever customer comes to your door. You might have insight into where you want your business to go off the cuff, but it's those first couple customers that kind of determine where your business is going to go a little bit.
Sure. Sure.
And so, right off the beginning, I got into a lot of political field. I was doing like councilman websites, congressman stuff, and losing out on notoriety with the political stuff. I couldn't really advertise. I can't advertise to this hand because then this hand doesn't want to use it. Republican, it's a very it doesn't mix that well. And so I've tried to position my company in the last year to be more of a retail provider, the retail service with websites, and not just retail, but kind of a hip consumer, a hip market. And so that's why I recently, I don't know if I mentioned, but I started doing working with a surfboard company down the way from where I work.
We just had some surfers here, man.
Yeah, I saw that. And, also, one I'm really excited about, I just signed up Buck Wild, the big country club, one of the largest country clubs in Houston, down on Nashville 145. So now they're my customer as of yesterday.
Okay. They need video.
I know, and I already thought about that. They already mentioned, and they need, they want on their front screen a video of, they have a mechanical bull, and they want video of
I can make that hot, dude. I can make it hot.
I'm thinking we should go talk to them.
Okay, let's do it, man. Let's do it.
Because I need your energy, your moving and shaking ability.
A lot of people talk about my energy, man.
Yeah. That's what makes it.
Is that what makes it?
Yeah, right.
Okay, all right.
Because the TV, I think that does you well.
Okay.
I always wish I had that ability. I don't.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. With All EDI though, that's where I'm at. I just want to be more of a community company. The leads and customers that I've been trying to actively pursue lately have all been local people around Clear Lake. I enjoy any customer. I enjoy the success that any customer may bring me. But it's tough when they're in a different state. If I'm calling someone in New York, I don't get that face-to-face time. I don't get to really know the customer as well. And with the internet presence, it's such a social thing where you're trying to create a social environment for them. And that's more of a friendly kind of deal. And you want to become friends with your customer. I can honestly say that every one of my customers, I like to think it's my friend because I know them to that extent, and that's the way I have to know them to be able to position them to the consumers properly.
Got you. All right, well, James, is there anything you want to leave my listeners with?
Stay tuned. I know this is one of the first few of many Cullen's broadcasts, and many more times you're going to see Mr. Davis, and I would assume myself hanging around you at least.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
Absolutely.
just keep an eye out for us. We'll be around.
All right. So I want to thank everybody who's watched this broadcast. Like I said, we were here live at Cullen's, March 25th, from 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. So if you're watching this and you got some tips, if you've seen anybody that you think you may need to contact, if they did not give their contact information, just hit me up and I can get it for you. Hey, everything starts from an idea. I know an idea is not a plan, and a plan still needs execution, but everything starts from an idea. My name is Nolan Davis. This is Creative Biz Ideas. Until next time, love to live to love, and be well. Thank you, sir.